Hello, Instagram and the world. My name is Jonathon Melendrez. I'm a professional ballroom dancer, wedding choreographer, and winner of Best of the Knot 3 years in a row. This live stream is dedicated to wedding professionals and people who are in the wedding industry to show off their services and their crafts. There's a lot of vendors out there that make things for weddings and have services specifically for weddings. So this venue is available for them to come out and be seen. We have this show Mondays and Fridays at 12 o'clock. And I encourage everybody to watch the show. It's great fun. And today we have something a little extra special. I'm gonna open the show with.
I thought this was a box.
This is the basic step for the waltz. Good, Ellie. Heel coming forward, Ellie. Good. Stand up tall, Logan. Excellent. All right, switch.
John?
Hey, Neuron, look, we're videotaping and watching a video at the very same time.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. So this is a recording of a session that you had with, who are these folks?
Now, the young kid in the young kid in there, the short one, that's my son Logan.
Ah, seriously?
Yeah.
What?
This was about 5 years ago. And at the
Yeah.
time, that's his dance partner, Ellie.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yes, isn't it?
So that is so cool. Yeah.
Now,
what are they practicing for?
they're practicing the American waltz. It's just a box step.
Yeah, yeah. What are they practicing for? Were you teaching them
nothing special. They're just learning the dance.
That is awesome. I love that.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, the box step, man. It's like one step that can solve a million dance problems.
Okay, now here's the challenge. Yeah. I'm going to try to shut off the video and then come back to you. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. Okay.
Good luck. May the force be with you.
Thank you. All right. So. There we go. I think we've gotten the video down now. Now we're going to bring Neuron back on. Voila.
Am I there?
You're here. You're live.
Awesome. Awesome.
I love the feathers. What's going on with the feathers?
Okay. So, does this look pink on your video?
No, it looks more red than anything.
Oh, it is an amazing, super, super hot fluorescent pink. And we're having, is it Melda going to be with us today?
Yes, Melda's coming on the show here in a little bit.
Okay. So let me give you the short rundown on my friendship with Melda. I met her, I hope she remembers exactly when, but we met when we were working on a charity called Brides Against Breast Cancer. And this was, I don't know, 10 or 15 years ago. And it was an organization, a nonprofit all over the country where women would donate their wedding dresses. A lot of bridal salons would donate wedding dresses. And then they would, basically the dresses would go on the road all over the country. And when the women bought the dresses, when brides bought the dresses, then the proceeds would go to benefit people that were going to, that either had breast cancer or their families. It's kind of like a Make-A-Wish Foundation. Anyway, so I met Melda way back then, And there's way too many stories and not enough time to talk about some of the ups and downs of that. But in her honor, I'm wearing pink because brides against breast cancer, the breast cancer color is pink. So
Right.
I'm sorry it look pink. So
It looks more red from here.
yeah. Oh well. Pretend like it. Well, it is pink. Just trust me, okay?
All right. So we're going to talk about Melda today. She's an extravagant. Well, actually, I'm going to talk about. Let me just introduce her because she's got this great thing. We talked about free weddings, and I think right now is like a perfect time to talk about free weddings.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cut you off, and I'm going to bring Melda back in, and let's hope it goes smoothly.
Okay, I can't wait to see you, Melda. Thank you so much. Hi, Robin. I see you're on too. Okay, John, I'll be here when you're on the rebound, okay?
Awesome. Thanks.
Bye.
Okay, let's bring in Melda. Hi, Robin. Okay, so we're going to bring out Melda.
Hi.
Oh, there she is. Yes, this worked. Yes, this worked.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. How you doing? Happy Friday.
I'm fabulous. I am fabulous. You know how my morning went.
Yeah. I'm glad you made it to this time. I really appreciate it.
Woo.
Tell me about it, right? So I was just looking at your Instagram. You use Instagram a lot. I mean, should I promote your Instagram page, or is there a website that I should
website.
Promote? The website? Okay. What's the name of the website?
ET by Melda.
Oh, got it.
.com.
.com. So I know you do a lot of travel. You're a travel agent or what's your official title?
Okay. The travel agency has changed.
Okay.
It used to be travel agent, travel consultant. We are now known as travel advisors.
Travel advisors. So what does that mean?
Well, basically, it's the same thing. We advise people. It's the same thing as anything. As you're in the 21st century, so all of a sudden you go from an agent to a travel advisor. It's the same thing, just a different title. Yeah.
I love your website. Your website is totally amazing. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And I want to send everybody to your website. Extravagant
Travels by Melda. So it's ET like ET.
Yeah.
Phone home. ET by Melda.com.
It's a real simple way of putting it. The website is fantastic. It's just got these beautiful pictures. I love it. So let me ask you this. What do you how has COVID affected your business? Has it affected it at all? How are you guys handling that?
Whew. As a travel advisor, yes, it has affected our business a lot. We had cancellations, which is normal. And the reason why they were canceling, not so much because of the COVID, is because of the international tourism. They would not allow people to fly into, let's say, Jamaica, Antigua, Barbados. So it was a halt. So it did affect my business. But on the flip side, everyone rebooked for 2021.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes.
That's great. Not everybody can do that.
No.
So
but think about it. But John, think about it. You still need a vacation. Maybe not this year, but
next
2021.
year. Yeah. I'm telling you, yesterday my wife and I, we drove around the block and we parked in a parking lot facing bushes and trees. You know, that was like our mental vacation, right?
Wow.
It's a crazy world we're living in right now, and who can make sense of it?
You're right.
It just seems like everybody's not very stable. No one knows what to do right now.
We don't. We really don't. We just go with the flow. And, we listen to the news, CDC, and we try our best to do what we need to do. But you're absolutely right. It's unknown.
Yeah, it's crazy. So tell me, are you offering special promotions for weddings during the COVID? You have anything going on that's exciting?
Oh, I always have something going on at Sandals and Beaches. Come on. Yes, we did. We did shut down, as I said, because of the tourist board. However, our properties are reopening. Some are opened already. Jamaica is open. Grenada is open. Antigua's getting there. It's getting there. St. Lucia, but we are offering our free wedding service. And a lot of people say, free wedding? How is that possible?
That is, that's huge. A free wedding is huge.
It is huge. So we offer a free wedding as long as a couple spends 3 nights or longer. Just 3 nights. That's it. 3 nights.
Wait a minute.
3.
So if 3?
3. 1, 2, 3.
So I can go somewhere for 3 nights and have my wedding taken care of?
Yes. You'll have a personal wedding planner, even though I am a wedding planner as well. But we do have wedding planners on site, but a lot of my clients prefer that I'm there with them.
Right.
You get your wedding cake, your 2-tier wedding cake. Yes. Different flavors.
Chocolate?
If you want chocolate, you can have chocolate. It's totally up to you what you want.
Can I have chocolate mixed with peanut butter? That's my favorite.
Oh, you know what? We're here to please.
That's
Just
great.
let the chef know. Sabari white chairs for the couple, pre-recorded music ceremony for the couple, 1-hour cocktail reception for the couple. Oh my goodness. They get a boutonniere.
Yeah. I get a question here online. It says, does Melda book travel everywhere or specialize in certain areas?
Good question. Extravagant Travels by Melda, Sandals and Beaches Resort. However, I do work with Fox Travel as well, so I can book your vacation anywhere and everywhere. I booked a couple to Europe last year.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, shoot, I don't want my wife to listen to you because we're going to go to a castle somewhere in London or Scotland.
Ireland.
Okay, I'm getting another question that says, it says, what, this is by Letarine. I'm sorry, I'm bastarding her name here. But the question is, what's a realistic budget for destination weddings?
Good question. It depends on the bride and groom. Free wedding. I just told you what you receive for your free wedding. You stay 3 nights, okay?
Thanks.
There's always upgrades.
Yeah.
So there's some couples that just want to get married, just the 2 of them or a couple friends.
Yeah.
No more than 3 or 4.
Right.
And your wedding is free, but you can customize your wedding. There are add-ons as well. If you have a larger group, there are bonuses as well. Because for every 6 room, 1 room is free.
Oh, wow.
Also, if you decide to stay longer for 7 nights, we'll give you a 1,500 credit, resort credit, that you can use on various things. Yes. And it doesn't matter the room category. It does not matter the room category.
Damn. I got another question that says, what about guest limitations?
Such as someone staying off property?
Sure. On or off?
Okay. If you're staying at the Sandals Resort and your guests are staying there, no problem. If you're staying at an off-site property, they need a day pass, and that has to be approved by our general manager.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. So if I want to take advantage of this free wedding and I have all my buddies that's going to come down with me, they can either stay on property or off property, right?
Yes, exactly. But mostly they stay on property. But if there's a family with children,
Right.
And let's take, for instance, Sandals the Grill.
Right.
Sandals the Grill, we have our sister resort Beaches is down the street.
Right.
So if couples are staying at Sandals and families are staying at Beaches, couples are allowed to come over to Sandals without paying any day fee. However, children are not allowed on Sandals until the day of the wedding, and that needs to be approved by the general manager, and he does approve it.
Yeah.
But that's the only time. So they show up the day of the wedding, and as soon as the reception is over, they have to leave. You have to keep in mind, there are couples there celebrating, and they're couples. They don't want children.
Right.
But on the flip side, you can also get married at Beaches, and you don't have to worry about that.
See, that's fantastic. What about reception meals?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that question.
I love food. I really love food.
Our food is fabulous. Okay, so we do not charge. Let me just wind back. If you have a wedding party of, let's say, 50,
Yeah.
or 50, a whole guest, okay,
Right.
and you pick out your meal, you don't pay for the meal. You only pay for the setting. So let's say it's $14 per person for a sit-down dinner, and $9 per person if it's buffet.
This is crazy.
Basically, it's a service charge because we have to have our staff set up the tables and chairs and linens and so forth.
Sure.
You can beat that.
I'm sitting here like, oh my God, maybe I need to talk to my wife about this. This would be like perfect.
Retie the knot. You can retie the knot.
You know, my wife, when we got married, she went through all this crazy stuff. The hair, the dress, the shoes, all this. I just put on my tux and I showed up at the altar. That's all I did. And you know what? Loved it. She had to deal with the hair, all that. I just showed up. I was happy. I didn't have to do much effort to it. I'm cool.
But you were there. And she was waiting for you. You were waiting for her, and
yeah,
everything was just beautiful.
Everything was just beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Everything I read, man.
Yeah, everything.
Now tell me, let me see. I got another question here. I love all exclusive resorts. So what other resorts do you deal with, or you just mainly deal with Sandals?
I prefer Sandals. We do have resorts in Mexico. As well, as I said, I not just Sandals and Beaches for extravagant travels. I do work with Fox Travel as well. But I'm telling you, there is a difference. People always say, oh, I really don't want to go to an all-inclusive because of X, Y, and Z. Okay.
Right.
Every all-inclusive is different. Every hotel chain or resort is different.
Yeah.
Sandals and Beaches were 5-star restaurants. No tipping is allowed. You can eat, drink as much as you want. There's no tipping allowed. The only time you tip if you're having a spa treatment, but we do that at home anyway.
Right.
And if you have butler service, you're going to tip your butler. Right. Other than that, please do not tip. They will be terminated by accepting your
Why
tip.
is that? Why is that?
Mr. Stewart, it's all inclusive, all luxury inclusive. This is what I'm talking about. This sets us apart from a lot of all inclusive.
Right.
No tipping is allowed. He feels that when you book, leave your money at home.
Right.
This is not a la carte.
Wow. What kind of activities are at Sandals? And is there a minimum? I'm sorry, the minimum stay you said was 3 nights, right?
3.
Yeah. So what other activities at Sandals?
All water sports. You can, oh my goodness.
I should probably bring a truckload of sun lotion, right?
Yes. All our motorized water sports. You can take the cat out if you're a diver, if you're a certified diver. If you're not a certified diver, you can get certified at the resort. Your scuba diving equipment, your snorkeling, all that is included.
Now, I have a question too. What if what if I have a child that has autism?
Good
Can I
question.
bring them?
You can. First, I am a certified autistic travel professional.
That's
I passed,
fantastic.
yes.
What
I'm
does that mean?
certified for autistic children. What it means is I am qualified to book a family that has an autistic child because I understand the spectrum of autistic children. So going back to your question, our beaches resort, which is for families, couples, whoever, we were the very first resort in the world in 2017 to become advanced certified in autism. I'll give you a little story.
Yes.
There was a family, and they wanted to do a vacation. They were kind of sketchy because of their son was autistic, and he was on a spectrum level 1. And they got to the resort, and he was all over, and that's what they do. One of our staff members said, "Let me show you something." So the parents walked over, and he was so comfortable with the staff member. The parents were able to enjoy themselves while their son was enjoying himself. And they came
Wow.
together at the end of the day.
Wow.
And he had a bedtime story read to him by one of our Sesame Street characters who's autistic, Julia. Yes.
Wow. Wow. That's incredible.
Yes.
Beautiful story.
Thank
Beautiful
you.
story.
It is.
And it's impressive. It's impressive that you are an expert in that field, because I tell you what, that's it's a big thing. It's a big thing.
Yes.
And every person that helps the situation and other people. Good for you. Very, very, very happy to hear that.
It warms my heart. That's something that I wanted to do.
Right.
Especially, I'm part of the Sandals and Beaches family.
Right.
Why not help a family have a vacation? Because they are entitled to it. Just because they have an autistic child doesn't mean that they can't go on vacation.
Right. Right. Absolutely. I think that's great. That's a beautiful thing. So So remind me again, if I wanted this free wedding, how can I reach you?
Well, there are a few ways. Number one, today we're talking, but my website,
Yes.
which
yes,
is
please.
right, E.T. by Melda. Melda is spelled M is in money, E is in Edward, L is in love, D is in David, A is in apple, .com. That is etbymelda.com. Also, my phone number, my office number, 954-752-0004. That is 954-752-0004.
And that's etbymelda.com.
Correct. ET, your travels will be out of this world.
I like it. I like it. You had told me earlier that your husband's an officiant, right?
Yes, we both are. We're going to go into that story.
Yeah. No.
Okay, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Okay, real quick. Okay. When you called me today, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I know. My limo driver, Daniel, his client, the bride and groom, he was taking him to the courthouse, and they were late getting there.
Yeah.
So he called me, and he said, Melda, I have a couple that they need witnesses. They need to get married. They were late. I'm like, okay, bring them over. So I am also an officiate, as well as my husband. So we married them in our backyard, signed the marriage certificate, had some witnesses, took some pictures, and they were happy.
Wow. Wow. Now I have a closing question here, and I would love to bring your husband on another time to talk about what he does. But as the last question here, Creative Woman Entrepreneur Coaching is asking, how are they handling traveling with COVID-19? I'm not sure if I asked that question specifically that way, but how are they handling traveling with COVID? I mean, traveling specifically from one place to another.
Okay, well, let's talk about Fort Lauderdale. Here, let's just talk about Florida right here in Florida. And let's talk about American Airlines, and let's talk about United. Those two airlines, you must wear a mask. If you refuse to wear a mask, you will be escorted off the plane. JetBlue and Southwest, they're asking you to wear a mask as well. And the seats, there are no middle seats. Now, you're flying from here to Jamaica, they're going to take your temperature when you get there. And that's all the Caribbean islands, not just Jamaica.
Right.
And if you have a fever, that's not good. But I don't think you would have a fever because you wouldn't be on a plane and you don't want to infect anybody else.
Yeah.
But basically that's it. They're taking your temperature, they're asking you questions to see if you had a cough, the standard questions, but
Right.
You can travel. You can actually travel. I will be in Jamaica in October.
Wow. Oh, that's great.
Yes.
By the way, is there a travel ban like in the state of Florida? Like if I drive into Georgia, can I get back into Florida?
Yeah, now you can.
I can now. Okay, because I heard it that I may not be able to
Yeah.
return to Florida once I drive out of it.
No, now you can. Do you remember in the beginning, they had the state troopers, they were looking for license plates coming from New York, New Jersey, into
Right.
Florida, because
Right.
their numbers were really high at that time.
Right.
And not putting it down on ours, but their numbers were really, really high. So
Yeah.
they had state troopers there, and they look at that tag and they said, what are you doing here? They will
Yeah.
turn you around. But there were some people, what they were doing, they will go all the way around to pass that part of Florida on 95 and to come to South Florida.
Hey, whatever it takes.
But yes, the question is, traveling internationally,
Yeah.
your temperature will be taken.
Yeah.
And they will ask you various questions. And now you'll be able to fill out those necessary documents online prior to.
Good.
But your temperature will be taken.
Good. Thanks for coming on the show. I appreciate your time.
Oh, thank you. It was fun.
Isn't it fun?
Yes.
Well, you did great. You look great. You look great on camera.
Thank you. Thank you. But I do want to say to everyone, please be safe out there. And you can travel.
You can. Okay.
Yes.
That's good.
Call me.
Thank you. etbymelda.com.
Yes. Extravagant Travels by Melda.
Excellent. Excellent. etbymelda.com. Awesome. Thank you so much. Be
Bye,
safe out
guys.
there, okay?
Have a safe weekend.
You too. Bye, Melda. Wow. That's great. Well, there you have it. We can still travel. We can still fly in a plane. We can fly to Jamaica. Just realize that you're going to get your temperature taken and you have to wear a mask. Right? So, hi, Neron.
Hey, John. She was wonderful.
Wasn't she?
Yeah. I saw her, I think it was this past December. We have a boat parade party every year at our house. And so she and her husband, Gary, came and they brought some of their friends and family. So it was great to see her after a few years. I hadn't seen her in a while, but Melda, you were fabulous. You were fabulous. I don't even know why in the world you would even hesitate to think that you wouldn't be a star. So she was wonderful. And I want to go to I want to go. Let's all go to Sandals.
We should
That
all go to
sounds-
Sandals. We should all
Oh.
go to Sandals.
We're gonna be so ready to on lockdown and get out there and enjoy that place. It sounds great.
I'm ready to go now.
Yeah, Paul and I did a lot of cruising. We actually did a cruise in December, right before the coronavirus, became known. So we were really lucky that we got to squeeze that last cruise in. But I think the next time when we can vacation, Melda will definitely be talking to her and getting. Yeah.
Well, she's the expert, so I only deal with experts.
Yeah. Good way to go.
All right, Naran, thank you for another wonderful show.
Oh, it was fun, John. You guys have a great weekend. Melda, again, great to see you, John. Give my best to your lovely wife.
Yes.
And have a great weekend, okay?
We'll see you on Monday.
Okay, sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so there you have it. Straight from the horse's mouth. The best way to travel is etbymelda.com. Free wedding. Talk to her about that. If I was going to get married again, that's what I would want. A free wedding at a real kick-ass resort. Ooh, all your food, everything's included. How could you say no to that? Good Lord. I want to give a shout out to Robin, to Boricua Beast Mode, and Ramphis. Hope all you guys are doing well, and stay safe out there, and please wear a mask, protect yourself, and be considerate for other people by wearing masks, okay? Have a great day, happy Friday, and have a great weekend.